Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh mbadi ngoli ngali konton ngali bismillah kibaro network kalnal badi ma pa mane nga kibaro to mon kaboni Dr. Lamin Manneh bula be diam ka ngai tandiroke ko Adam Barrow ne ndiro mu yalon ka ke United Democratic Party dingol la nyimu kuletu mu yalon ko kuya bale nga continue be sataro ke ka ngai tandiroke barolo nya molu aning akanya mu yalon ka nim mole wole ke nyimbanko kan claiming ko atel tamu bankoti wala banko batel bulo kono ko mu kuleti mu yalon ko kusoto balo le ngati Lamin Manneh ay sataro ke ko baroni ngambe dingol be kanyanta banko di yalale wo kamala ka kumol mul foko atel tam banko to mu kumol le mu yalon ko kuma kense ngol le ngati Lamin Manneh ba sata kanga Dr. Lamin Manneh menanga do kibaro nyine ko no nga fanindro ke kumol mul yalon kay wala fo kola modo fana be diam ka mumu imam sanyang afanan diam ta ku jamala mu yalon ko bankola ko len aldo fanan be mo la kibaro kono menanga wol fanan futanda tentoni ngero bali atel mun kala mo yalnal badi ma pamani ala baraka ba ci alla la moy ku nyimala
top afon ko mala fadat ni mom famale is a good man, is a Gambian politician make a place kilon ni what is a good man anyam tawle fo not ka so woli lo ka nen woten na ado kono ka nyonen sa ko alfalfa. So what is UDP supposed to do to get him on board? We have to know that Yimbanko akatele tamatanteng mbele de ubujibti. And nobody will take us for a ride again. And when we say nobody's going to take us for a ride, we are not talking of taking guns or whatever and going to fight. We're going to fight on the political front. We're going to make sure that elections are now honest and nobody will cheat us of our victory. Motena victory sunyala koteke. Motena election sunyala yam koteke. Election will be nyamale. Election will nyama account on the spot. Election results will declare, and we change government in 2026.
So, Doctor, are you concerned? Kunungala statement o I mean for way more Jamal Silandile Cabria Diamoda. When we published the audio, and audio Bila Moile, but covering Ngaudula Moy, it was so disappointing. I understand ko police will come all arrestly. Ye mura ye somebody trasirin ye tilisaba ibukane charge ikane beli bula wanyama yeta reporting, and you waste a lot of time in doing that. And the amuta kunung ako saying ani ye hanatra joji so le beli ba defile le ibite mariri arrest le koteke. Are you concerned about this statement?
I am concerned to a certain limit wrong because the judiciary are a role play. The bar association is a role play. That will not happen. You don't even talk to the politicians. Because what is that? It's contempt of court. You can call it contempt of court. New way in a normal democracy, order, the judiciary should have him arrested. For treason.
Yeah,
because he swore to uphold the constitution. So if you violate the constitution, it's a treasonous act. You cannot decide. There is separation of powers, for God's sake. You have the judiciary, the legislative, and the executive. No one will roll them. So, at a man rights to the Kamo arrest, no more offense commit. The police, when they investigation, okay, if they find that you are wanting, they have the right to arrest you. But the president is not a police officer. He is not a police officer. He is the supreme commander and he has constitutional prerogatives. He can order the police to investigate. But even that, it goes through the Ministry of Justice and the Ministry of Interior, etc. The Director of Public Prosecution. It's a long process to explain the investigation, and if there is cause for arrest, arrest. But the president has no right to do that. The president could judiciary, police will go. Don't accept court orders. That is contempt of court. The president, the IGP, and anybody concerned should be arrested for contempt of court. Now, if the courts don't act on that, they are derelict in duty. Ning Ayatara Bar Association is COJ Mandi Amuje, they are derelict in duty. That shouldn't come to the politicians. That is a matter for the judiciary and the Bar Association. Because niyaji democracy be tamala, mbeka luwa kile wole noma. Mumata luwa is santola. Moving wide Lumale, starting with Adam Barrow up to the last person here. So Adam Luaman Sembo Diala, Purka Constitution Otinya. I'm coming for Article 6 of the Constitution Yolefo. Anybody who alone or in a group tries to suspend, tries to abrogate or subvert the Constitution is a treasonous act. Article 6, go check Article 6 of the Constitution. So a new treason, the same Article 6, I think Section 2, paragraph 2, every Gambian has a right and a duty to resist violation of the Constitution. And that starts with who? The judiciary. Because the judiciary, Ali Karimuta, Imamuta, is contempt of court. Mark Ali Karibula, Imabula, is contempt of court. So, President Amanyana Dunawoto, Amanyana Fola, Atanyanta Lua, Kali Gambia Lualu Tankalale, Lualu Normalale, Lualu Bunyalale. So, Anaya Lua Tinya is treason. And I mean for that, it's a treasonous declaration. Gambia Nyanta Wolelon, Adam Barrow Nyanta Wolelon, Momo Yakanu B. Mr. President, don't say that again. Even Yaton Kono, Aye Tombo, Aye Kala advisory or whatever. For his Hani, in Aya Fako Yemen voting Ibo Italy, Kana Fokotebe. And the honorable acting would be at Nana Afoko, Namin Follow, I misspoke, Namin for Mafo, Kuboyam Boyle. Yes, Barack Obama, I saw it again coming to the US again. That was a case like that. He some stupid declaration, very high, I go, look, I screwed up, and I apologize. He could have said I messed up, but I screwed up, and I apologize.
It's a mistake, yeah.
It's a mistake, no. Not for the motion. Look, I'm for long. Can't fall at in our love meeting. I'm for my folk. I'm sorry, but it will be a falabale. So, Nima advisory, ya respect, ya kanu. You should be able to come and see him in private. Yes, Mr. President,
So, do you think, is it about the mole millions around, or is the president himself?
No. That's too easy an excuse. Mole millions around. That's too easy an excuse. It's the president. He is the president. Mole millions around. But I still found president. So, at that point, yes. Mr. President, Mr. President, that is your responsibility. Daniel Alpha, no, you cannot do that. Baba, Gide ngamira lasara ka chado man dinde ngamira nyum ko motel laftale e katu de bari ngamira ko moye boy jenne wala ten ina safo hormone bunya kon ya sandala asala ko nyindi o sa amental sai ay ko lu bondi nyotol an advice la ko kele si jikino jinnale ni mo ni temo nyaton ko ti president B ina te o kanye I will keep you very close to myself. You know, my late grandmother come to find you know tomorrow. Alakane fo mo la minsa fo ko itele mu jumate if I'm mutamunete. As a kid I didn't understand at the beginning, you know, but later on I got to understand when for ni minko ni mo so to minka fo ite fo mutamunete utemu jumalete. That was how she used to tell me. Well, ni mistake he will have the courage and love for you kanaka for a mistake and you change. You continue in your mistakes and you go from bad to worse. You're very good. You know, this is what you do. I'm pushing you to your destruction. Program or I think it was not direct. Maybe you should do this. I'm somebody who loves you. I love you and I want to tell you, I want you to get better. Very good. You know, that is it. You know, I'm pushing you towards your destruction.
All right. So that will take us straight to our next topic. Well, I'm about drug court. Of course, drug squad la PRO bijanne drug law enforcement agency ila PRO bijanne so mo jamal ko Gambia mo dulal di sa mi alon ko drug ko a business o warta jambakele jamal ka drug ko dundi janne modol ko ka tambindi ani janne la munem tela reaction o te di nata drug ko la ani kesi sol mi alon ko ye wolle moy drug ko to Gambia banko kan
it's a sad situation kule mi alon ko andi ku yawara because until last year we're just 2.5 million and we are all related when anything in this traffic sign I'm always very careful all of a sudden it's more silokan he looks okay finish the silote wa tamala you know so you can hit somebody because you know because they are all with these drugs. It's destroying our youth. So anybody may
last Wednesday Banjul.
Exactly. It's devastating to hear that. That could have been my son. It could have been your brother, you know, you don't want that sort of thing happening. I don't know what was the cause. But what I'm saying is that any violent death for anybody in this country is a concern to every Gambian. Just like when we had the PIU officers were shot. It was devastating for every Gambian, every thinking Gambian was devastating. You hear somebody else being killed like that, it's so sad.
Badung la hakatu mbe jaman usaso me alon ko adama barol natalo choda hani bimba tele no maj ako we Cairo men samana kandu ko be sut kun sut sutare mbe wala fola ako we Cairo men samana Gambia Africa dunia Africa president namana naja e kalifanande bari mbano madamen wala nyinti ko adama baro kul men beke ako atata fa ko alale adama baro tolo hakay e alale firawna tula ke man sa bari firawna be namruj bun kanani sadar bun ad wala dunia be mar alale wol tolo jil karnen ani anabla Suleiman alale nyul fanan tolo birin alale man sa asamanan dunia atel kanun telo ayo ko fulelati akonna balu ayo ko fulati oto dunia man sa abe telan tel ni man tara Cairo kan be tara Cairo tanule kan annim bi adama baro be nyamin comme nga kata sal dulan kaji ntol imfe ko abmisil aka abe mislime ka fo konole oto kila men lantol ka wolen ka ma ko kaje ko abe menna ayabula kila ko ansuru aka kadaliman aw madluma saybol ka ko ibadi mo ya to nyimba ma ko ngolon yari badi mo to nyindro kadu akoy ba nyorale ya bondije wolen famara minkum al munkara falyuqayru bi yadi ni falyuqayru bi yadi ni ma nyorno ya bondije ako isa bulo muta falam yasatafa bil lisani isi diamay ko be men namande falam yasatafa bi kalbi ni mo hani ka diamo ita ustaso min be jaman idey way ni modole be ku kilin woni adama baro be ku kila ba nafaka walla bok adama baro ke ta ustaz jaman ni nafa ntol ma afere soto bankole kumma tan toliye ntol la loptano jaral tije musol be wulule be wuperi nya jawle be dindengul be problème ko no fo alele adama baro yamar ban kaka na mo liul kan iya mo adama yo fo wat jumal na banko be na fulu ban ite usasi jaman adama baro wolon dala so wuli ken wultal duru ite ka jelle so wala karo ite la karo jelle bokon fo awmo adama baro la hakol diba awo nyina fayi kado bilo nyin dida dala state house man ka tati abi jelle bi na bodo je dole fana minaji baratele bilo nyin dida state house a findi ni député li kan anno e député wala koyta wo dori afa ko ake dukule pour yala bilo pass fo ad wo wuli ken wultal duru tilo ko na data ina ba do ba hadi wallahi alinga ma koy wallahi ntol men ka fay bi kata kun tolle ma nyoti ni la fita mole ka ma koy le ya fay be men na bula wallahi ibe men na bula mo kendol be daanya be tenne wayi bari ite mo kanu 15 keton ko min nin dole be kukilin walla na alfakari walla so waso yeba walla ka fenne dinde ka kumano mako jalo andi to koy qur'anu sunne wala keta kaburul be kamol tolo eta salla kanna kododi tulunalla ka tulunnal sindi siram balkan nan banko na fulo be bul ka bandir lalu anata fonkata nendir lati ka alfalu kajafe yimbe alko adama barwa alala hakay alala sindi bari firawun fana la natula alala sindi biri annabillahi musa fastala mune ka ma dankale firaun lana tulali fo annabillahi musa ma je ko firaun alala yake mansati bari firaun landa tambo bawo baraka alale bada ye fada firaun ka wala foye itent ite bani fa fon alala da firaun be bala firaun ay mune kala kilaku sallallahu alaihi wasallam kiyarukum alladhina kiyaru aimatikum alladhina tuhibbunahum wa yuhibbunakum wa yusalluna alaykum wa tusalluna alayhim alla nyaton ka kendolu abe fisamante abe kayrama wala mu alikam nyaton ko men kanu ifanan kal kanu alikad wa tusalluna alaykum wa yusalluna alaykum wa tusalluna alaykum wa yusalluna alaykum wa tusalluna alaykum alikad duwe ifanan ka duwali lahi nyaton ka kendo na bige dia kuya mo kendol ka duwayen ba ni nyaton ko je mo kendol ba dankala isalon ka manke nyaton ka kendete ha wasiraru aimatikum alladhina tuqbidunahum alika kanfa minu kamma wa yubghidunakum ika kanfa al kamma menu ka kanfa al kamma alika kanfi kamma wa tal'anunahum wa yal'anunakum alke danka ikal danka alke danka kila ya fudladu sallallahu alaihi wasallam ako mol men belori ala la silo kan ala la ya marokan ya lo yamruna bil ma'ruf wa yanawna 'anil munkar wa tu'minuna billahi wa mudiya kuyalati wa farrulati ha misilimo kalo yamar kendo kan ka fatandiro ko batarol wa mudiya kuyalati mo men yalon koy be ala batulay be lorin ala kan ya la yamaro tamanda nyama ani mol men yalon ko i boyta ala la yamaro be ya betinya wali e fanka kulun kono dolbe kulun santo dolbe kulun duma kilala moyde sallallahu alaihi wasallam ako kulun dumalan kolu ni solata giola e ka sele santo e kada kulu santo kol no me kada geta gele ida mana da muneke nyo kandandi ko danimbe salla santo bida nyinu batandi la gitala sai alinga kulun duma so toro nga jeso do man dole suti ada gela kila ko sallallahu alaihi wasallam nali e bulol muta nali me bulol muta be mi ilafta men ne yake atol sikasara itol fadan sikasara ban nali e bulol muta make atol sikane itol fadan sikana kila ya banke tande sallallahu alaihi wasallam ako masalul qawmi ala hududillah wal waqa'a fiha kamasal qawmin astahammu ala safina فأصاب بعضهم على بعض على بعض وبعضهم أسفل فكان الذين في أسفلها استقوا من الماء مروا على من قومهم فقالوا أنا غرقنا في نصيبنا غرقا ولم نأمن قوما فإن يتركوهم وما أرادوا عليكم وما أرادوا أهل جميعا أهلكم جميعا وإن أقدوا على يديهم نجوا جميعا كلا يفوت الله صلى الله عليه وسلم كن يمولو من يفان كفن كلون كونو ولا من ساي من بانكو من بيبه كفرنجي دول فيلم تينيارو لا جمال فانولا تينيارو تولون تينيارو سيرافم مابو تينيارو مول نيو ka tulum molu biolla tiñaro molla hakolu mum be kila ko nimman diam yule me bulol muta kolonyi men ba ko ne ba solale ni e kolonyi so ndol ni tol bebe wama aradu ako ni alme bulol muta walam ako fayni nal me muta wama aradu ani la min ahlaqu jami'an albebe halakilale wa in aqadu ala yadayhim nal e bulol muta ونجوا جميعا السكيسة البسكيسة ساي نين طالبول لكني ما نياكي طالبول الدنيا دم مالكاتنا البي ادم بارو فاساكن والله امان كالا تدان كيلا دي والله مو مولاتا على لان كيلا وتي ادم بارو فاسار بي ابي ما نيامنا ادم بارو فتنه بوندو من بي ite jamani imamu ni mo bebe nyola facebook be molu nenna drom ibe alfal nenna ngaye blado de ka UDP danka fa mo nemo danka man danka kuka fatarja lana anatu dankaro kamuri te fonle kan kila koy ma ki pray dankaro ke bar mon men tatanu e dankare ko ka wulu dankale kila e kabila fula dankale men siara ko fa albe sirin Facebook albe gambia dimul man pula gambia demolo ala la hakiloto ni wusa sifalto ala ya jambe jamano ni sifa dan tangolle ya jambe nyulali ya jambe ka annabi moti wallahi ni wusa so men be sirin jaman atabe system men kono jama na kurante ba jarale na kurante ba jarale wallahi iba jarala ko nyanda hari bututo ta bondila na fota bungola ibe bungo dilala nga fota la fan bo jaman bungo be nyamata te do ko kenola pour ay sabat no jaman ay mo ifot no ay gio ifot no ay domoro ci fot no ta kenola jaman on la system wala man sakunda wala ka dañini aka koddo aka feto fata aka landi aka jara aka kodo di ala ka kiala moli ya ayal kom wala nyama ni jaman ni wusta so membe jaman aman lafi atole yow soto gambia dimul ndol la be system kilo ko atabe nyame nin tol bo nyama no banta dey bar wallahi suma wallahi fa be men kono ali trawo kono benal na dimbal benal ali trawo kono gambia momo be je gambia la kola jumale kola bi jumale buloto adama bar lolu wuli keme wulta lulu aka wala dom wuli keme wulta lulu hakilo buka amutan mo fam adama baro kawol dom ala domoro damma wo wuli keme wulta lulu hani bududo abuka bududo bondi je na sadi fuaro leje ninte kayrati afonye president jumala ka jowala dunya niko ay komenge gambia bari adama baro abe komen na dunya president kirim make abaraka ninam kon diati mbikala fike tof kan ninge tof be credibility le ban niko usasi jaman me yalon ko akatubula la mol dorom mol yelon subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka
mbadi ngol mbele amoy Dr. Lamin Manneh min fo basically idea mo nyimbane thank you brother Lamin. Adam Barrow malong what is the problem but Lamin Manneh afo nyamena ni ajibe certain of people e kamole blame yalon ko kolle be Adam Barrow bala people like Sidi Njai, people like Fabaka Tombonjata, people like Dusano and so forth. Nearly no matter what they try to put into Adam Barrow's head, Barrow at the end of the day he is the president and always the president. So the final decision comes from him and mfananko kumbillari nje ateleka decision onyinta. Yo bali ni nata jibe Barrow currently akamanya mina. It is more or less something that is not promising for the democracy of our country. Because after like julobula mol nuola kamolu saba kamol sindula killing kamol question kamol threaten kamol silandi ka kolke and the nyimu kuletu mu yalon ko ambete ya banko amambete ya banko dingoli amambete ya banko toy and people have to be very very care of that tentoni jayro bala tel mulkalla mo yalnali badi ma pamane ala baraka ba jalla na moy kunyimala